Right now on Apple Valley News Now at 6, fire crews already at work battling a vegetation fire just a short time ago. Why we're going to be facing a high fire risk as we head into the weekend. Here's Stacy.
That's right. We're here at Toyota Center. A little dark right now, but we're getting ready to do a live interview. PBR is in Tri-Cities. Details coming up.
The toughest sport on
And I am going one-on-one with the new Democratic candidate for Washington's 4th Congressional District. She spoke with us first about her campaign. The interview coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Friday. It is the 6th of September, and I'm Austin Reed. We're going to get to your top headlines in just a moment, but first, let's check in with our very own Stacy Lee. She's joining us live from the Toyota Center for the PBR Championship Bull Riding Challenger Series, set to get underway in just a couple of hours. Stacy, are the lights back on?
The lights are back on, and we're going to have a great time, and check it out. Got my cowboy going. All right, we're in the arena right now as they're prepping and getting ready for the big event tonight. Go ahead and tell us your name and what's going on and all the fun stuff.
I'm Kevin McCoy. I'm the Tour Operations Manager for the PBR Challenger Series. Here in PBR Kennewick, we are getting ready for our first night of competition. We're going to have 18 cowboys getting on 2 bulls tonight. The same 18 coming back, getting on another 2 bulls tomorrow. Highest aggregate score is the champion of the event.
And how much money are we talking?
I think it's about 30,000 added, but you'd have to check my math on that with our competition department.
And this is important. This is how they keep the career going. They got to win these rounds. Now, tell us a little bit about the Cowboys folks can see tonight.
Like I said, we've got 18 competitors here tonight. They've come from all over the country. Everyone's getting on 2 bulls, so it's a 2-header. So everybody has 4 opportunities, maybe even more if they get a re-ride, to get the biggest score and to win the event and to get their points to move on to the next event. All building up towards our championships in Las Vegas in October.
And this is very popular, or is there still seats and tickets available?
Tickets are still available. You can just come down here to the box office. You can go to pbr.com or ticketmaster.com to get your tickets.
Perfect. Sounds great. Thank you so much for chatting with us. We're going to hang out and get a little bit more as they're getting ready to kick off PBR. The event starts at 8 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Austin, let's check the weather.
And let's take a live look outside. We're seeing a little bit of smoke and haze. The Dust Devils getting ready for one of their final games of the season tonight. If you're heading out to the ball field, temperatures are going to be warm to start with. Your biggest concern tonight, though, is going to be that smoke and haze. If you're sensitive, just be aware of that. We also have heat alerts lasting through tomorrow night. Dangerous heat with temperatures soaring close to or above the triple digits this weekend. Tonight, cool, comfortable temperatures in the 50s all through the area. Again, the only problem tonight is the smoke and haze. So let's recap it. Mild night, calm winds, more smoke and haze through the weekend. Extreme fire danger. We'll talk more about that coming up. And get ready for cooler temps next week.
All right, so to skip the smoke and haze, you could come indoors and check out some bull riding. It's tonight here at Toyota Center and tomorrow night, 2 big nights for PBR. We'll be coming back in a little bit, chatting with some more folks out here and let you know what's going on. Austin?
All right, Stacy Lee live, thank you. Well, with dangerous dry conditions and heat advisories, only Apple Valley News Now at 6 brings you team coverage. Here's meteorologist Josh Colbreth with more.
Well, we have a small chance for some thunderstorms on Saturday up in the Cascades, but the chance becomes a lot more widespread into Sunday. Still, overall, small chances 10 to 20%, but all it takes is one lightning strike to start a fire, and especially in the environment that we're going to have on Sunday. So now I'm going to show you vegetation dryness, and remember the 100th percentile would be the driest vegetation on record. So we're going to be up into the 91st percentile in Kittitas and Yakima counties. We'll be up into the 86th percentile in the lower Columbia Basin. And the chance for thunderstorms in the basin isn't looking all that good. It's looking a little bit better for the foothills and especially in the Blue Mountains. And this is where we're in all likelihood going to have our best chance of lightning and our driest fuel. So this is a really dangerous overlap that's going to happen in the Blue Mountains on Sunday. So we want everyone to stay safe from the heat for this weekend, that's for sure, but also we want you to stay on your P's and Q's when it comes to fire safety.
All right, Josh Colbert, thank you for that. Well, a fire started in Columbia Park just off of the Edison exit a little after 4:30 this afternoon. Apple Valley News Now spoke to a Kennewick fire official on the scene. Only a quarter of an acre burned in this blaze, but there was a lot of smoke. One captain we spoke with said that crews were able to put out the fire quickly because of a fast response time and there being little wind. He also says people should take extra precautions as we move in to this hot and dry weekend.
Just that it's hot and dry outside, and we want to make sure that people are being responsible with open flame when they're outside, and obviously for their own health stay hydrated with the heat. But yeah, it's going to be a hot, dry time the next few days, and so we just want people to be very responsible with open flame when they're outside.
The captain also says Kennewick fire crews have been to this location at least 5 times just this summer to battle fires. On the run, a Yakima man who authorities suspect in the shooting death of a woman in Wapato is nowhere to be found. The Yakima County Sheriff's Office says 45-year-old Gianni Philip Alemo should be considered armed and dangerous. Authorities say he was last seen driving a white 2018 Cadillac XTS. His current location not known. The department is looking for leads. Deputies with the Sheriff's Office were called to the 100 block of Mellis Road this morning for a report of domestic violence at that address, and it was reported there were gunshots heard. Call police if you know anything. A federal grand jury has returned an indictment charging 35-year-old Jason Alexander Logie of Wapato with second-degree murder. Logie made his first appearance in federal court on Wednesday, and a detention hearing in the case happened today. The indictment alleges that on September the 9th, Logie killed his victim on the Yakima Nation. The allegations stem from a car crash that occurred on that afternoon. One individual was killed and another was injured after Logie, who allegedly was drinking and driving, drove his vehicle across the center line and struck the victim's oncoming car. Logie faces a sentence of up to life in prison and up to 5 years of supervised release. The defense team for Brian Kohberger, the man charged in the 2022 killings of 4 University of Idaho students, is seeking to remove the death penalty from his case. Kohberger faces 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary in the November 13, 2022 killings of 4 students. In 13 motions made public late last night, Kohberger's lawyers argued that there's a number of reasons why the state's intent to seek the death penalty is unconstitutional. Turning to politics and an Apple Valley News Now exclusive, a brand new candidate has officially jumped into the race for Congress in District 4. Her name, Teresa Boyd, who resides in the Tri-Cities. She is running as a Democrat and a write-in. She announced the news this week, and her first TV interview was with me earlier today.
I believe that I can be the best person for the job because although they're here for the politics or their positions, I am here to represent the people. Homelessness, drugs and alcohol. We need help with our children in our schools. We need safe measures put in place. We need help for Social Security. There are so many people living on Social Security and so many people fighting to get on it that are struggling. We need cost of living increases.
Now, Boyd is running against incumbent Dan Newhouse and Jared Sessler, both Republicans. Now, we will hear more from Boyd on Tuesday after the presidential debate, which you'll only see on ABC's Apple Valley News Now. New tonight, there is new drama between Dan Newhouse and Jared Sessler. That's because, according to the Sessler campaign, Dan Newhouse agreed to a total of 7 debates between the two and Boyd. However, Newhouse says that's not true. In a statement, the campaign manager for Newhouse said in part, quote, "We have not agreed to participate in any debates yet and had just begun discussions with the Sessler campaign to identify which ones worked for both of our schedules. Many of the ones listed in the Sessler press release occur when Congress is in session, and Congressman Newhouse will be in D.C. for them," end quote. All right, Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Still ahead on this Friday night, the latest jobs report are out. We'll tell you what it shows. And Stacy will return with your first alert forecast and all that PBR action in Kennewick. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Stan's gonna ride the Nebula drop tower.
Finally! I'm ready to ascend to the clouds, to go where no dino has gone before. Goodbye, Earth. Hi, Alice!
Whoa! He doesn't know it comes back down?
Apparently not. I'll let you know when I hit orbit. Drop tower, I get it.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
You thought it would bust through the ceiling?
You came through a portal from another dimension. Weird stuff happens.
Hey there, are you ready to quackercise? It's the best exercise to get ready for the duck race. I know you guys are ready. Are you?
It's coming September 14th. Don't miss your chance to win big at the Mid-Columbia Duck Race. The grand prize is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross, plus other fantastic prizes. Support your community, lend a hand, buy a duck, and keep the tradition alive. The Mid-Columbia Duck Race, presented by Toyota and Audubon Auto Care Center.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Are you ready for the Central Washington State Fair? Harvest the fun at the Central Washington State Fair, September 20th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at fairfun.com.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
So what do you think about these?
We're gonna take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Apple Valley News Now at 6 continues now. A weaker than expected August jobs report released today showing signs of a cooling labor market. More than 140,000 jobs were added in August. But as Brian Abel reports, there is a silver lining in the numbers.
Definitely some mixed news with this jobs report. Hiring is slowing, but the unemployment rate dropped too.
The U.S. economy adding 142,000 jobs in August, coming in below economist expectations and signaling that hiring is slowing down. The Bureau of Labor Statistics report, however, showing a drop in the unemployment rate after a rise the month before.
We had a red-hot job market a couple of years ago. The unemployment rate sunk to the lowest level in decades, 3.4%. And slowly, the unemployment rate, or joblessness, has been rising. So now we have an unemployment rate that's still regarded as historically low, 4.2%.
The Biden administration Friday characterizing the numbers as a sign of a steadily growing, stable economy.
What we've seen by all indicators is that sort of soft landing that everyone
said, is that going to be possible? We think about it as reaching our cruising altitude.
One piece of silver lining, according to some analysts, is wage growth continuing to surpass inflation.
The reality is that people are now recapturing some of their lost buying power that was caused by the steep rise of prices going back to early 2020.
And that likely means that the Federal Reserve's cutting of interest rates in mid-September is no longer a matter of if.
The question is, how much will the Federal Reserve reduce interest rates by, not only in September, but in the months and perhaps year ahead?
A 0.5% cut is not off the table, however, and though job growth was lower than expectations, if the data was far worse than expected, it could have expanded the fears that the economy is heading south and that the Fed took too long to cut the rates. However, at this point, most analysts believe a recession is unlikely. In Washington, I'm Brian Abel reporting.
All right, Brian. Well, summer 2024 is on track to be the hottest year in recorded history. Scientists have confirmed this summer season broke global heat records for the second year in a row. According to new data from a company, summer in the northern hemisphere between June and August was the hottest since 1940. Last month in the southern hemisphere, Australia broke its national record for the hottest day, with temperatures reaching nearly 107 degrees. The summer season typically ends with autumn equinox, which is on September the 22nd of this year. While we are facing the heat this weekend, the Toyota Center is heating up with excitement as the PBR Challenger Series is nearly underway. Our very own Stacy Lee joining us live again from the Toyota Center in Kennewick. She's got your weekend forecast and what you can expect at the event tonight. Loving the hat, Stacy.
Thank you so much, Austin. Yeah, cowboy up. It is the weekend. A lot of people love just bull riding at rodeos, and that's all PBR is, professional bull riders. And they travel around. They have big purses up for grabs, so you're going to see some really stiff competition. You know, it's an 8-second ride, but I'm sure that seems like an eternity for those cowboys on those massive animals. So it's going to be a lot of fun for the family. Again, tonight's show starts at 8 o'clock. They'll be tomorrow night at 7, and they still have lots of tickets available. So very popular, though. Check the website for the Toyota Center events and yeah, check out those tickets. But again, they melted the ice. They brought in lots of dirt out on the main floor out there. So getting ready for a lot of fun. As we said, record-breaking heat, more so I think in Spokane this weekend as well as Portland. Probably going to be our last heat wave of the year. So let's take a look at that weather forecast. And here's the setup for the weekend. We continue to see a heat wave, especially in the Pacific Northwest. We've got temperatures well above our average for this time of year, but things will start to change after we get through Saturday night into Sunday. Now, our heat alerts will expire on Saturday night, but still look for warm weather once again on Sunday. And Sunday is going to bring a whole new round of, well, potential fire in our area. Here's a live look outside. You can see that smoke and haze in the Yakima Valley tonight. That will continue and, in fact, could get worse as the weekend progresses. Here's our Futurecast smoke map, and you can see we've got heavy smoke, especially south of Heppner. Some of those areas are in the very unhealthy categories, places like Bend, Oregon. Pendleton could see some bad air quality as well. So be advised of that. Here's what it looks like tonight, where most of us are in the moderate zone and some of us still on the good side. Some smoke tips: stay inside, keep those windows and doors closed, avoid strenuous outdoor activities. Don't go hiking and jogging in this. Use those air filters or a portable air filter to keep your home safe. Let's look at temperatures for tonight in the area. Nice and mild. We're going to be in the 50s all through the region. 59 Walla Walla, 55 Sunnyside, 59 in Yakima. For tomorrow, nice and hot. More haze in the area. Be aware of that, with some triple digits in the region. Here's a quick look at what's coming up over the weekend. We're calling a first alert weather day for Sunday. Fire start potential is high this weekend in the valleys, basin, foothills, and mountains, thanks to possible thunder and lightning. So heat is high, abundant lightning. There's a slight chance of that through the area, mainly in the mountain areas. Breezy to windy, and of course we have very dry vegetation. So we have an alert day Sunday, especially for Ellen Brownsburg with those breezy to gusty winds and the potential for thunder and lightning in the region. Walla Walla also on an alert day for Sunday. Be prepared for strikes of lightning sometime late Saturday into Sunday and potentially throughout the day on Sunday. Hermiston, though, about a 10% chance there. Temperatures sitting in the 90s will drop down into the 80s, and I see some 70-degree temps in the future. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Once again, smoke and haze, the biggest concern. Look at those temperatures by the middle of the week, once again down in the 70s. And Tri-Cities look for hazy conditions as well. A very slight chance of a stray thunderstorm that would happen late Saturday into Sunday. And then that big cool down is coming midweek. And Austin, we're having a great time in Kennewick Toyota Center. The Bulls are getting rowdy. They've been making noise down there. We still have some great interviews and more people to talk to before we end the show at 7. So again, PBR right here, Toyota Center in Kennewick. Austin?
All right, Stacey, thank you so much. Now, is she going to ride a bull? Time will tell. Coming up on Apple Valley News now at 6, an important flight for Boeing as Starliner is set to return from space. Details when we return.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before with discounts on all your favorite brands during the biggest sale of the season. Or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. But hurry, because these limited time offers end soon.
Beautiful new bedroom sets, stylish living rooms, and quality dining sets are all on sale.
Enjoy extended Labor Day style and savings this week at Walker's.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
Discover Curve Appeal in Kennewick, your personalized med spa. Experience our one-on-one services and treatments designed to make you look and feel your best. From laser hair removal or electrolysis to Botox or body contouring and laser treatments, we tailor our services to your unique needs. Our medical professionals ensure you leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Ready to look and feel your best? Visit curveappealtc.com to schedule your consultation.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Hi, I'm Scott McGilvery. I know what bath remodels should cost because I've done hundreds of them. I use Bath Fitter in my investment properties because I know it'll be worth every penny and then some. After 40 years and over 2 million baths, they're accountable for everything from design to manufacturing to installation, all backed by a lifetime warranty. If you want a bath remodel you can trust with your money, it just fits. Bath Fitter. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. This is the next generation of built Ford tough.
Welcome back, everybody. The Starliner spacecraft is scheduled to come home tonight. It is an important journey for its maker, Boeing. NASA has yet to certify the craft for human spaceflight. In fact, it won't even allow the test pilots who went up in the craft to come down in it. NASA says undocking from the International Space Station and returning to Earth depends on the weather. Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams are staying on the ISS. NASA also says it's not sure that Starliner is safe enough to bring them home. The astronauts are scheduled to return in a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule in February of next year. Hard to believe, right? NASA says a modified Dragon capsule will remain with the ISS in case of an emergency. A story we've got for you in our next half hour of news. A big day on the way for a national hotline is this weekend. Details coming up. And we are tracking your forecast as we head into, this is the first full weekend in September. Dangerously dry and heat advisories. You won't want to miss what we have coming for you, so stay with us.
Jessica Julol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride.
But I already paid.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before with discounts on all your favorite brands during the biggest sale of the season. Or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. But hurry, because these limited time offers end soon.
Beautiful new bedroom sets, stylish living rooms, and quality dining sets are all on sale.
Enjoy extended Labor Day style and savings this week at Walker's.
I know I've messed up in the past, but I want to say this to the family. From now on, there will be $0
delivery fee.
What?
With Dash Pass, you pay $0 delivery fee on DoorDash.
Is that what you were going to say?
No,
Guess how much I paid on delivery fee for this dinner and wine?
$0. A toast to zero.
Dash Pass, your door to $0 delivery fees. DoorDash.
Our state has changed a lot in the last 140 years. We know because MultiCare has been here, guided by a single purpose, making our communities healthier. That comes from making courageous decisions, partnering with local communities to grow programs and services, and expanding healthcare access to those who need it most. Together, we're building a healthier future. MultiCare.
So what do you think about these?
We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
Our phones were made to help us connect, and somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? I love this song so much. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
After the presidential debate, join us for a special look at the general election. Who's running? What are the hot issues? How do you vote? It's your voice, your vote. The 2024 general election. Watch Tuesday at 8 after the presidential debate on Apple Valley News Now.
Next ET.
The juice is loose.
Before you catch the sequel,
Who's Beetlejuice?
our ET Vault Unlocked throws it back to the set of the original.
I'm Beetlejuice.
Next ET.
Tomorrow at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Coming up on the region's only live and local news at 6:30, our very own Riley Fitzgerald has a special story on how a partnership is making a big difference in the training of people in the Tri-Cities. Plus, it is a big weekend for a national hotline that is also making a big difference in people's lives. Why it's getting an official day. The news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thanks for staying with us, everybody, on this Friday. I'm Austin Reed. We're going to get to your top headlines in just a moment, but first, let's check in with First Alert. Stacy Lee, she joins us live from the Toyota Center for the PBR Championship Bull Riding Challenger Series, set to get underway in just a couple of hours. Stacy, who do you have with you now?
For the rodeo?
Well, my mouth got me in trouble, and then it got me a job. So when I was 19 years old, I literally told the lady I didn't think her announcer was very good. He got sick, I got a job, and pretty much the rest is history.
So now you get to do this for a living, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the show. I know this isn't like, when you watch golf, it's quiet. This is like high energy, high octane. Tell us about what you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 hours of the greatest show on dirt in original extreme sports. So you're going to see the very best bull riders in the world, the very best bulls in the world. And it's all about kind of getting geared up for next season, because the guys that are in the top 5 of this tour when it leaves Las Vegas in November, then they get a spot inside of the top 35 in the world for a chance to win a world title, $1 million, everything that goes along with the PBR and the professional bull riders. So you're not just seeing a bull riding, you're not just seeing a rodeo, you're seeing the very best bull riders in the world, and it's the PBR. There's just not a better show on earth than what we're bringing here.
That's right, what he said. Okay, Scott, well, that looks really good. Tell us about traveling and working with the cowboys and the folks that you get to meet and see.
Yeah, so I travel for a living. I get to do this for fun. So, I live in Kansas City, so I left the house this morning at 4 o'clock. Haven't had much sleep, but get to travel around with these guys and see this sport from just kind of a different angle, and then able to relay it to the audience, and we're on television on Pluto, so that gives us a chance to really show the masses what these guys are about, tell the stories about the bull riders, tell the stories about the bulls, and that's the greatest thing about this sport, is just learning the characters of it and being able to relay those stories.
All right, Scott, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. Again, PBR, it's here in Kennewick tonight, tomorrow night, and then it will be gone until next year. So certainly one of the biggest events around, so come check it out tonight. Let's check out that weather forecast, though.
And let's take a live look outside. We're seeing a little bit of smoke and haze. The Dust Devils getting ready for one of their final games of the season tonight. If you're heading out to the ball field, temperatures are going to be warm to start with. Your biggest concern tonight, though, is going to be that smoke and haze. If you're sensitive, just be aware of that. We also have heat alerts lasting through tomorrow night. Dangerous heat with temperatures soaring close to or above the triple digits this weekend. Tonight, cool, comfortable temperatures in the 50s all through the area. Again, the only problem tonight is the smoke and haze. So let's recap it. Mild night, calm winds, more smoke and haze through the weekend. Extreme fire danger. We'll talk more about that coming up. And get ready for cooler temps next week.
And you can avoid the smoke and haze and the heat coming inside. That's right, at PBR. Again, a great event starting tonight at 8, tomorrow night at 7. And we'll be back in a little bit to talk more about PBR. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Appreciate that. Well, Visit Tri-Cities and WSU Tri-Cities are partnering to offer workforce training scholarships. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald spoke with clients of the Grace Kitchen who recently received the Cultivating Service Excellence Certificate for completing one of these programs. She says the people who participate are enhancing professional development skills.
The goal for the WSU Tri-Cities workforce training programs are to enhance professional growth. These are courses that aid in retaining and training.
They're upskilling and reskilling to be more effective in the workplace, to maybe pivot into a new career, or also to grow and expand their businesses. So business owners use our programs as onboarding tools, and also individuals use them to enhance their own professional skills.
The director for Cougar Tracks, Michelle Hersayak-Nassif, says the courses are meant for all levels of professionalism, from entry level to supervisory, mid-management, and executive. Partnering with Visit Tri-Cities along with the cities of Pasco and Richland, there are scholarships for employers and employees to access these resources.
Our local businesses, they need as many resources as they can have, right? And so this program is really going to help them keep those employees, stay open, and help them with provide more revenues. Really, what it really comes down to is help them get more revenues by providing these opportunities for their employees.
These scholarships for the WSU Tri-Cities programs are available for residents, employers, and employees in Richland and Pasco. One such business who had interest in workforce training, the Grace Kitchen.
So we serve women survivors exiting trafficking, addiction, incarceration, homelessness, and poverty. So many of these women, this is really their first chance in life to have opportunities to receive professional development. So it was a really valuable tool that they gained that they're going to be able to put into their toolbox when they graduate the Grace Kitchen program and move into their next career.
16 women from the Grace Kitchen took part in the Cultivating Service Excellence Certificate program. It's not all about the skills growing, but also about the confidence gained. Founder of the Grace Kitchen, Amanda Lorraine, says she immediately saw the changes when clients would answer the phone or respond to emails.
They were doing that with a positive attitude, looking for opportunities to go out of their way to serve the donors and the volunteers that walk in our doors.
Yes, my phone answering skills have been peak. Very good, yeah.
Cassandra Allenby with the Grace Kitchen took part in one of the WSU Tri-Cities workforce programs. Allenby says she's always prided herself on customer service.
But this class really dove deep and taught me how I can address customers that are not very easy to handle and how to keep it professional and to continue to bring them back so they don't have a bad experience.
She also just graduated from the Grace Kitchen. Now she's the Job and Life Skills Coordinator with its catering department.
With my new job in leadership, I deal a lot with women that are coming out of different kinds of situations in life, and so I wanted to be able to be of better service to them and how I talk to them.
While 16 from the Grace Kitchen have taken part so far, they do plan to continue to utilize this resource, sending more people to keep the professional development strong amongst the crew. In Pasco and Richland, I'm Riley Fitzgerald with Apple Valley News Now.
What a great story, Riley. Thank you for that. Cougar Tracks has all kind of programs for local businesses to continue education. If you are interested in applying for one of these scholarships for the programs, just learn now at applevalleynewsnow.com.